Good morning, my Storytime friends. Hello, how are you today? It's good to see you out there. Good morning. Hello. Who am I? My name is Lynn or Miss Lynn. Either one works for me. And where am I? I'm in the Prairie Public Library coming to you live right here from the Storytime room. That's right. And good morning, Matthew. Hello. How are you today? It's good to see you this morning. Hello. And good morning, Teddy and Ellie. It's good to see you this morning. Hello. How are you today? Good morning, CJ. Hello. How are you? Good morning, Natalie. Hello. How are you today? Good morning. Good morning, Hannah. Hello, how are you today? It's good to see you. Good morning, Allie. Hello, how are you today? Good morning. Oh, good morning, Raylan and Leona. Hello, how are you today? It's good to see you this morning. Good morning, Ophelia and Oliver. Hello, how are you today? Good morning. Good morning, Everett. Hello, how are you today? It's good to see you. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Colin and your husky. I'm glad you could come to Storytime. Good morning. It's good to see everyone. Hello, how are you today? Good morning. I wonder, do you think it's going to be dry today or wet today outside? What do you think? I know it's always a little tricky when it's fall outside. You never know. Is it going to be dry or wet? Because sometimes it can kind of be a little bit of both during the day. That's right. Well, you know what? I think our friends can keep on joining us as we get started. And I think we might have a few more coming in. That's great. Oh, it's so good to see you. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, everyone. All right. I think we'll go ahead and we'll get started with our story time song to get us started. And more friends can keep joining us. And then I will let you know what story time's about today. All right. Are you ready? Let's start with our story time song to get us ready. Here we go. It's story time. It's story time. Are you ready for story time? No. First, gotta shake the wiggles out of my toes, out of my fingers, and out of my nose. Then I look around for my special place and sit right down with a great big smile on my face. Good smiles. Then I stick my legs out in front of me. I cross them like a pretzel. 1, 2, 3. It's story time. It's story time. Are you ready for story time? No. Then I give a little giggle from down inside. I open my ears and my eyes so wide. But sit real still. You can't hear me because I'm as quiet as a mouse. I'm as quiet as can be. It's story time. It's story time. Are you ready for story time? Yes. All right. We're ready. Okay. What do you think our stories might be about today? Give you a little bit of clue. I mentioned what season we're in. Is it winter right now? No, not quite yet. Is it spring? No. Is it autumn or fall? Yeah, it is. All our stories today are about things we see in the fall or in autumn. Oh, and I have my scarecrow buddy back there because we see scarecrows sometimes out in the fields in the fall. That's weird. Well, let's get started with our first story. Oh, I'm going to turn off this banner so we can see the book a little better. All right. Our very first story is about goodbye, summer. Hello, autumn. So we're saying goodbye to summer and hello to our next season by Kenard and read with permission from Henry Holt. Oh, there he is. Hello, late summer morning. Hello, trees. Hello. Now that the cool winds have come, we love how our branches sway in the sun. Hello, playful foxes and singing blue jays. Hello, we are busy looking for food. Some of us are heading south to our winter homes. Hello, walking stick and butterflies. Hello. We are surprised you saw us. We try our best to blend in, and we'll do the same in warmer places. Hello, beavers. Hello, chipmunks. Well, hello. We have no time to play because we're making cozy nests and dens. It will be cold soon, and we want to get ready. Hello, flowers. Look at all the pretty flowers. Hello. We are leaning into the sun, enjoying the last summer rays. Some of us, like asters and phlox, are late bloomers. We make the end of the season even more colorful. Hello, thunder. Hello. You can hear my low rumble from far away. My clouds loom over the open fields and quiet hills. Hello, breezy wind. Hello, I love to whoosh, drizzle, and leaves through the misty streets. Hello, chill in the air. Hello, it's time to bring out your thick sweaters and scarves. Well, hello, puddle. Hello. Now that the wind has come, I often get covered with fallen leaves. Hello, leaves. Hello, we are changing our colors. Some of us turn red or brown, while others turn gold or yellow. The dogwood leaves turn purple. Hello, big orange sun. Hello, I am setting earlier and earlier now that the summer is coming to an end, but I will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye, summer. Hello, autumn. Now, autumn is a time of golden colors, isn't it? Have you seen the trees outside? Are they changing colors? Are they all still green anymore? I don't think so. I think they are changing. I've seen all sorts of pretty leaves outside. Reds and yellows and oranges and some browns, even some purples like they talked about in here with the dogwood. Yeah. So many changes that happen in the fall. Let's see what happens with Mouse's first fall. What is he hiding in there? Is he hiding in a leaf? Yeah. Mouse's First Fall by Thompson and Buket, Erdogan. Read with permission from Simon and Schuster. Oh, that tree is missing all its leaves, isn't it? One cool fall day, Mouse and Minka came out to play. Tumbling and twirling, fall leaves fell all around. Look at all the colors, said Minka. Mouse saw red leaves and yellow leaves and orange leaves and brown leaves. Pretty. So many colors. Look at all the shapes, said Minka. Mouse saw round leaves and skinny leaves and pointy leaves and smooth leaves. Yay! Let's run through the leaves, said Minka. Mouse ran and skipped and kicked and swished through all the leaves. Fun! Let's pile them up, said Minka. Mouse piled the leaves high. 1 leaf, 2 leaves, 3 leaves, lots of leaves. Yippee! What a big pile, said Minka. Let's jump in. Mouse leaped and jumped and plopped and rolled into the leaves. Whee! I'm hiding, called Minka. Can you find me? Oh, do you see any clues? Mouse peeked and poked and peered between the leaves. Where could Minka be? Do you see her? Then out pops Minka. Here I am. Hooray! Hooray for Minka. Hooray for Mouse. Hip, hip, hooray for fall. So many different leaves and shapes and colors. I love fall with all the shapes and colors in the leaves. Well, I've got some leaves over here, and I want to sing a song to go with them. But let's see what colors we have. Well, we have some brown, and we have got brown, we have red, we have yellow, we have orange, back to brown. All sorts of colors, right? And I don't have purple, but we see purple sometimes too. That's right. For this song, I think we need to stand up because the leaves on our trees, are they all scrunched up and tiny? Are they big? Are we big trees? We are. I want to see you make a big tree. Can you make a big tree? And I've got leaves up here, but can you shake your hands like leaves? Yeah. Got your leaves up on the trees. Ready? This one goes like this. The leaves on the trees are falling down, falling down, falling down. The leaves on the trees are falling down. What colors? Red, yellow, orange, and brown. What else are they doing? The leaves on the trees are, after they fall, what do? They twirl, twirling down, twirling down, twirling down. Leaves on the trees are twirling down. What colors? Red, yellow, orange, and brown. Oh, once they're on the ground, what happens? They get blown? Yeah. The leaves on the ground get blown around, blown around, blown around. The leaves on the ground get blown around. What colors? Red, yellow, orange, and brown. Once they're on the ground, too, what do? The leaves on the ground go crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. The leaves on the ground go crunch, crunch, crunch. What colors? Oh, red, yellow, orange, and brown. After we crunch them, what else we need to do? We need to rake them up. The leaves on the ground, rake, 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 rake. Got your rake? Rake, rake, rake. The leaves on the ground get raked, raked, raked. Oh. Red, yellow, orange, and brown. Oh, give yourself a big round of applause. Yeah. Good job with all your leaf colors. Good job. Well, you know what? We see lots of leaves in the summer or in the fall. We see green leaves in the summer. We see all these colors in the fall. So we see leaves. What else do we see? I wonder if any of you went to go pick some things from trees. I wonder. Well, you know what? Our squirrel might have an answer for that. What is he holding? What is he holding in his hand there? He's holding an acorn. Do you think squirrels pick lots of nuts from the trees in the fall? They do, because they need lots of nuts to eat. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it through the winter. They need all those nuts to eat in the winter. So you could pick lots of nuts from the trees in the winter, or in the fall for the winter. Our next story is all about this little guy, this squirrel, needing to pick up all those nuts. This one is called Squirrels Leap, Squirrels Sleep by April Pulley Sayre and Steve Jenkins, read with permission from Henry Holt. I know, do you see some different squirrels in there? Squirrels wrestle, squirrels leap, squirrels climb, squirrels sleep. You see them doing all those different things? Meet the squirrels. Gray fox, red, flying squirrel overhead. Tail umbrella, tail as flag, tail for balance, zig and zag. Nose for sniffing, jaws to chew, eyes for looking back at you. Paws for climbing, paws to pick those nuts. Paws for cleaning, paws run quick. Squirrels chirp, squirrels drink. Can you guess what squirrels think? Squirrels reach, squirrels rest in a tree hole or a nest. Squirrels gather. Oh, there they are. Squirrels store. How many seeds? More, more, more. Squirrels stretch. Squirrels yawn. Munch the acorns. Are they gone? 5 are hidden. Will they sprout? Seedlings push. Up, up, and out. Trunks go upward. Trunks grow wide. Squirrels circle. Squirrels hide. Squirrels wrestle. Squirrels leap. Squirrels climb. And squirrels sleep. The cool thing with this book is at the end, there's all sorts of facts about squirrels and their trees. And lots of facts about acorns too. And conifers. And conifer seeds, because squirrels help plant all sorts of things. And they collect lots of things to eat. Squirrels do all sorts of interesting things. Squirrels. Do we see a lot of those squirrels out there in the fall? We do. Yeah. We see them all winter long too, and other seasons. But we see them being very, very active in the fall when they're getting all their food all stored up. Yeah. I have another story over here. I need to move it just a little bit so you can see. This is all about a boy named Jack. Jack was very bored. And he went to his mom. He said, "Mom, I'm so bored. I don't know what to do." His mom said, "Okay, I have a mission for you. I want you to find a little red house with no windows and no doors. But there's a star that lives inside." Jack said, "I've never heard of something. How could the house have no windows and no doors and a star that lives inside it? That makes no sense." His mom said, "I want you to find it. Find the little red house with no windows and no doors, and there's a star that lives inside." He said, "I don't know what to do. How do I find this?" His mom said, "Well, why don't you go ask your sister?" So Jack went to his sister and said, "Hey, have you ever heard of a little red house with no windows and no doors and a star that lives inside?" And Lucy said, "I've never heard of a house with no windows and no doors and a star that lives inside. That makes no sense. How can there be a house with no windows and no doors and a star that lives inside? It makes no sense. Oh, and it has to be red. Why don't you go ask Grandpa?" So Jack said, okay, I'll go ask Grandpa. So Jack went to Grandpa and said, Grandpa, have you ever heard of a little red house with no windows and no doors? There's a star that lives inside it. And Grandpa said, never heard of a little red house with no windows and no doors. And how can a star live inside a house? That makes no sense. why don't you go ask your grandma? She's very wise. She'll know the answer. So Jack went to his grandma. He said, Grandma, do you know of the little red house with no windows and no doors, and there's a star that lives inside it? She said, I think I've heard of such a thing. I think I might know. But I'm not going to tell you. I think what you need to do is go lay down underneath the tree. See that tree on top of that big hill up there? Go climb up that hill. I think the answer will come to you. But you need to think on it. I want you. You're a smart boy. You need to think on this. So Jack climbed and climbed and climbed and climbed and climbed and climbed and climbed until he came to the top of the hill. He laid down underneath that tree. He took a nice rest. And as he was laying there, a thought came to him. In fact, something bonked him right on the head. He said, well, what is this? It's certainly red, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. What is this? It's an apple. Yeah. He's like, oh, this looks really yummy. I could eat it. Well, he took it home and he said, Mom, look what I've got. I got an apple. It's little and it's red, but I don't know how it could be a house, and it really doesn't have a star that lives inside it. That would be silly. Mom said, oh, I think you found the answer, though. Let me show you. And she took a knife. She said, let me show you. It is a little red house with no windows and no doors. And there is a star that lives inside the house. You found the answer, Jack. Great job. Do you see the star inside that apple? Every apple has a star that lives inside it, made by the seeds. Yeah, that's where the seeds live. Do you see that? I know. I think that's the coolest thing, that the seeds make a star shape inside. How cool is that? Yeah. I know. So you have to cut the apple in half like this to find the star inside the apple. If you cut it in half this way, you won't find the star. You have to cut it in half this way. So with your grown-up, you can find a star inside an apple too. I love finding stars inside apples. I think that's a really cool thing to do. Well, I want us to take a look at one more story. Because after fall, what season do we lead into? I know, we're not quite ready for it yet. But winter. And this story ends with winter. Full of fall. By April Pulley Sayre. Oh, do you remember? Who was the author of our squirrel story? April Pulley Sayre. So we have 2 books by the same author today. And look who's on the back of this book. It's another squirrel. Because squirrels are around a lot in the fall. Full of Fall by April Pulley Sayre, published by Simon & Schuster and read with permission. What do you think we're going to see in this book? Think we'll see lots of leaves? I think we might. September sun is low in the sky. So long, summer. Green. Goodbye. And there's our squirrel friend again. One leaf, another leaf. Colors surge. Meet the trees. Their shapes emerge. Hello, yellow. Greetings, gold. Oh, it's orange. Red. Be bold. Leaves frame trunks, light and dark. Ripples, reflections, berries, bark. Limbs and layers, leafy lanes, margins, mid-ribs, sunlit veins. But soon, trees are ready, twigs let go, leaves slip and spin. Wind sweeps, leaves blow. They drift and dry, their edges curl. They float and sink, they snag and swirl. So many leaves, the forest glows. Leaves fade and brown and decompose. Fall is ending. Goodbye, leaf show. Winter is coming. Oh, hello, snow. But we're not ready for snow yet. No snow yet. And good morning, Bram and Jay and Riker. I'm so glad you're here. Good morning. And good morning, Pearl. Hello to you too. I know we are not ready for snow yet. We are still just entering fall. And speaking of snow, I want to make sure everyone knows that we do have outdoor story time tomorrow because there is no snow coming. No rain either tomorrow. So tomorrow looks really great for outdoor family story time. We'll be outside the library at 10:30. So live in person, outside. And then, of course, Mondays at 10 o'clock online for small fry, 10:30 on Tuesdays for story time online, 10:30 Wednesdays for outside family story time. Our backup day will generally be Fridays if it's raining on Wednesdays. We'll keep outside going as long as we can until it just gets too miserable to be outside. All right. And, I have a couple other announcements. One is that if you haven't requested a preschool, our newest preschool activity bag, you certainly can. It's pigs, prints, and pony beads this time around. And you can do that online through our request form, or you can walk up to the desk and ask if we have any. Either one works. Miss Amy will put the link in the chat. Otherwise, you can just find it on our website. Also, you can feel free to do a librarian's choice anytime if you're trying to find books and can't, or you just want to put in a request for a bunch of board books or a bunch of picture books or early readers or chapter books, whatever you're looking for, you can put in a request for that with Librarian's Choice, and we're happy to pull some books together for you and put them on the Holt shelf. And from there, you can either come in and pick them up, or you can do a curbside pickup, whatever works best for you. All right, I think that's all our announcements today. Thank you so much for starting your Tuesday morning with us, and we will see you again soon, hopefully tomorrow for outside family story time. It's been really fun doing them outside, and we really like seeing everybody back live and in person. All right, we'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone.